Hello guys, it's Fett again. Welcome to a new unboxing video. It's finally here, or at least one of them is. The other one is delayed. This here is from July, and I'm excited about the collector's edition, but not so much the game because it's been out for many years. This here is, of course, the Banner Saga. The first game, the second game is out also. This here is the first one. I actually already own it. And yeah, let's get it out here. And I dropped something. But it wasn't a game. Put that. Get it away. Let's see, what did I actually drop? I actually dropped the knife, which is not good. There we go, knife. So we have with this here collector's edition or TheIndiebox, as we know. This here is July, as I said. We have, of course, a little something here. We have now available also some news, some swag, some stuff. But let's check out this here awesome TheIndiebox. And if you're not aware what an TheIndiebox is, the TheIndiebox is a subscription-based indie game thing like Loot Crate. You do not know what it's gonna be every month, but it's a surprise, or it could be a surprise if you don't actually watch them on Twitter. They actually do announce the game at some point down the line before they actually ship it. It's not that expensive, and you get these here awesome boxes. So if you want to support them, go check them out at TheIndiebox.com. I do not get a kickback or anything. I am just a fan. And again, this here is pretty much what you get right now. You get some swag, you get the game in a DVD type case. The box has, if you go back and look at all the unboxings I've done the unboxings of every box except the first one. I've been a subscriber since month 2, you can say. Month 1 was a game that I can't remember what it is, but I didn't get the box because I subscribed afterwards. It's out of stock, and it will never be restocked again. So, or at least that's what I've heard. So we have here an awesome statue of one of the characters. I think actually the protagonist. I haven't played it actually, the game. Not that much of it. And we have this here awesome design here. And we're going to take a look at that in just a sec. And again, let's look at the box here first, actually. Let's actually go around the box here. We have this here nice design here. We have, of course, information of this here. This here is the 3,359 out of a 3,500 edition, limited edition print. It is single player. It has achievements, it has a soundtrack, and it has controller support. It runs on a pretty much a potato, so you should be good with an Athlon XP plus 1800 or with 2 gigs of RAM. All the stuff here is, of course, in here. This game, it is also DRM free. That means you should be able to play it on every platform that comes with a PC. But I do think, actually, yeah, I think Banner Saga is actually. There was one game that wasn't actually, but I think they changed their strategy this year. Every box has been so far, every game has been so far. Of course, an indie game, which is an open DRM-free platform on Linux, Mac, and Windows. So let's go ahead and pop this sucker out. And we're just gonna do this here, and yeah. I gotta say, this here feels flimsy. Yeah, really flimsy. Really, really flimsy. I don't know what this here is. Yeah. This here was the same thing with the other part, and I do think that, yeah. See, this here, the problem is it's rubberized, and I think it's because it's printed and it's hollow. You should make this solid, because the problem is right now, I'm trying to squeeze this together, and you can see I'm trying, and it's going. It looks like it's going in, but it's not. So yeah, this here is these types of yeah, I can't get them together. these types of, and I'm actually pressing also in it, that's also really annoying. I like the design, I like everything about it, but please don't make it like this. This squeezy material, I don't know what it's made of. It feels cheap. I know you want a really good statue out of it and you're trying to save money, but then do something else. This here is not fun. This here is, it might look cool if you can get it together, but yeah. Sorry guys, but that's I actually threw the last one out because I was so annoyed I couldn't get it to keep. It was like the thumb. It was a hand with a thumb that you had to push in, and the thumb constantly fell off because it wasn't attached correctly. This here's the same thing. If I ever get it together, I think I actually did. See, it falls off. That is not okay, guys. That is not okay. And I do not know why you would do this here. That is not something I'm gonna recommend to people. Okay, let's move on. So let's look at this here, Banner Saga. We're gonna take a look at what's inside. Standard, of course. Again, please be aware when you make these here that you do not damage the items inside. It's pretty annoying. I had this here's the second item that I had where the manual was damaged, or the box here was damaged. A little bit sad about that, but this here is minor. Okay. Anyways, let us go ahead and look at the discs. Banner Saga was always recognized for its highly good art, and you can see here they have maintained the art on the discs. We're also gonna just take a look at this here. It might be a little bit dark, but you can see it here in the light. This here is the great art of the game also. You can actually check it out here if you can see this. It's a little bit damp here. But anyways, you get, of course, the official soundtrack and get the installation disc. It's Windows only, it looks like. At least this here is a Windows installation disc. That's a little bit sad. But again, I was not really excited because this game here is so old, but I do think it would make a great collector's edition. But yeah. We have, of course, the logo, which always comes with the boxes. The only thing that's different is it's stylized to match the game art of the month. We have, of course, always a great manual. A little bit damaged, this one, but a manual in itself, and a manual that actually explains stuff. So a little bit background story, a little bit introduction, a little bit of the gameplay objective, a little bit of the characters. We have, of course, some screen layout, how things are going, and so on and so forth. It's nice letters in the style of the game. It's readable. I'm always highly impressed with the quality of here. We have the Banner Saga credits, of course, and we of course have the soundtrack, what's on it, including there's no notes here. Normally there is a little bit of a short section where you can scribble down notes for the game if you want to do that, just like in the old days. So that is it, guys. We have an awesome box, a great game, and a really bad statue. That is pretty much it. I am not gonna say this here is my favorite box. This here is probably what's taking it down most. Sorry about that, guys, but this is my honest opinion. Again, I'm saying this here out of hoping for you to do better, because I'm still a subscriber. Will still continue to support you guys, but please be aware, these materials are not worth a damn thing. And if you keep on doing like that, that is what is going to turn me off to cancel my subscription at the end. So, until next time, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe button, share the video, tweet out at me, Instagram also if you want to see some pictures, and of course, always Flickr for game stuff of my screenshots. So until next time, bye.